Close your eyes. Now imagine that you are the richest person in the world. You don't ask about the price, you just get it. The numbers won't fit in your bank account. Unlimited power. Perfect freedom, isn't it? Now open your eyes. You were sold a lie? Contrary to popular belief, the history of wealth is not an epic of freedom, but the history of a golden cage spanning thousands of years. The form of money has changed, but the paranoia and danger it brings have remained the same. We delve into 5 distinct periods of extreme wealth and uncover a shocking truth. Becoming wealthy always means becoming a target. 2000 BC, you are in ancient Egypt. You have 50 slaves and vast lands. By today's standards, you're a billionaire. But you wake up at 4 in the morning. Why? Because air conditioning hadn't been invented yet. And the moment the sun appeared on the horizon, your bedroom turned into an oven. You're paying for your wealth with physical pain. You don't have a soft pillow. You're sleeping on a carved wooden block that's about to snap your neck, just so your expensive wig doesn't get ruined. Breakfast time. The greatest luxury of the era. Duck, figs, and bread. But with every bite of bread, you hear that awful crunching sound. Sand. Since flour is ground with stones in Egypt, sand gets mixed into everything. The wealthiest people didn't have gold teeth, because by the time they reached the age of 40, their teeth would be completely ruined. But you can't worry about your teeth, because the real danger is just around the corner. You're rich, but your wealth is conditional. Everything rests on the Pharaoh's word. He is the God King. A single mistake in your harvest estimates. It will cause your name to be erased from history, your family to be wiped out, and your fortune to vanish overnight. In Egypt, wealth means living under a massive and merciless shadow, always waiting to be crushed. Let's fast forward 4,000 years. It's the year 100. You're in Rome. You're in the world's operating system. You're a senator. You have marble floors with underfloor heating and luxurious beds. You're no longer eating sand, the pinnacle of civilization. But surviving has never been this hard, because in Rome, wealth doesn't keep you safe. It only makes people suspicious of you. When the emperor's treasury runs dry, the state does not bother to raise taxes. A wealthy senator is accused of treason. He is executed and his entire fortune is confiscated. Dinner parties are no longer a social event. They're a minefield. If you live too lavishly, you'll catch the emperor's attention. If you appear too poor, you'll lose your standing and become prey to your rivals. You look at the silver glass on your table. Is the person sitting next to you pouring your wine really your friend? Or is he an informant for the tax office? Or an assassin who'll drop hemlock poison into your wine? The moment you step out of your home at night, even if you're rich enough to hire a private army, Rome's chaos in the dark streets is ready to swallow you whole. Here, wealth is the very essence of paranoia. The year is 1250 England. You are a baron. You own a massive castle. You're living every child's dream. And you're definitely in a miserable situation. Those Roman underfloor heating systems are a thing of the past. Castles aren't luxury hotels, they're military bases and they're freezing cold. Wearing layer upon layer of woolen clothing to survive within the stone walls. You have to stay trapped in those clothes for 24 hours. Taking them off means dying of hypothermia. Misery doesn't end with the cold. In the Middle Ages, if you were rich, you were a target for everyone. Your wealth is the only thing worth stealing across square kilometers of land. That's why every spring, someone shows up at your door to lock you inside your own home and starve you to death. Sieges begin. Not only are stones thrown from outside the walls, but the carcasses of animals infected with the plague are also hurled in as biological weapons. Your massive castle and all the lands you own are not a fortress protecting you from the outside world, but a coffin of ice in which you are slowly decaying. 1895, New York City, the Industrial Revolution. The nature of wealth is changing fundamentally. It's no longer land or titles that matter. It's liquid cash, pure money. As a railroad baron, you control billions of dollars in today's currency. Restrooms are now behind closed doors and equipped with flush toilets. Civilization has reached its peak, yet you are a prisoner of your own clothes and status. In the 35-degree summer heat, with no synthetic fabrics or air conditioning, you have to change out of your heavy wool suits 4 times a day. Fashion doesn't care how hot it is, but the real struggle begins outside. In the Middle Ages, peasants would just complain. Now they're organizing into unions. You own a 50-room mansion, but you need armed guards just to step outside your own front door because thousands of angry workers are at your doorstep, shouting your name. The only place you can escape to is the hypocritical parties of high society. You have to attend, because in those days, wealth was a performance. If you're off that stage for even a moment, you're socially dead. You have unlimited money, but zero freedom. You're a giant, a villain, and a prisoner that everyone is watching. And it's the year 2025. You're a hedge fund manager with $3 billion under management. You enjoy the luxuries of the kings of old, but you have a brand new strategy. Invisibility. In ancient Egypt, the pharaoh wanted to be worshipped. In Rome, the senators sought glory, but you just want to go unnoticed. In the heart of Silicon Valley, you dress just like anyone else on the street, because in the modern world, standing out is the greatest danger. You have hundreds of rooms, but your whole life is nothing more than an optimized mechanical routine filled with green liquid detoxes and sleep scores. In the Middle Ages, disasters traveled at the speed of a horse. Today, they travel at 1/10 of a second. Algorithms can wipe out hundreds of millions of dollars in a matter of seconds. With a digital leash, you're connected to everything, everywhere, all the time. You can never go offline. You have homes all over the world, but you don't belong anywhere. Your data is everywhere. Your location can be tracked. You have conquered the physical world that wealth brings. You have security rooms, facial recognition systems, and private jets. But in the middle of the night, as you lie in that empty, dark room staring at the ceiling, you realize the real truth. Amid all this flawless optimization, there's just one thing you can't fix. You thought billions of dollars would set you free, but that money only made the bars of the cage that holds you captive thicker. Thousands of years have passed, but that prisoner in the orange uniform is still waiting in his golden cell.